India News Hour. With increased sophisticated cyber attacks, investments made into digital is a concern. For all the dollars spent by enterprises on R&D is hardly resulting in the expected output, as there is a gap between the technology they develop and their ability to put it to work effectively. Today's enterprises are sitting on the gold mine of data. Industry reports suggest more than 80% of this data is locked in unstructured documents. Hidden intelligence in these enterprise documents can lead to cost savings, reduced turnaround time, improved decision-making skills and regulatory compliances, as well as reduced business risks unforeseeable due to the nature of the data. At the same time, the face of cybersecurity is changing. Cybercrime has become increasingly prevalent and sophisticated. It is with IoT we have added ample opportunities to serve even more goals by adding data from things. At the same time, we have grown the attack surface and risks for cyber attacks. Experts say cybercrime and cyber attacks continue to rise with ever more data breaches and crippling ransomware attacks. The way as we leverage artificial intelligence to detect anomalies and prevent cyber attacks, AI is increasingly used by hackers and others as a way to learn how cybersecurity solutions work. With increased digitization at workplaces, a focus on continuous and multi-generational upskills and reskilling are deemed more important than ever. We have seen there is a sharp increase in the investments made in cybersecurity by organizations in the last 5 years, and today's stark reality is that while the threat landscape is burgeoning, the mean time to identify a breach has increased to 197 days and containing it to 69 days across the industry verticals, according to reports by Verizon. Last but not the least, there is increasing awareness that the question isn't whether cyber attacks will happen, but when they will and how organizations can respond and recover fast. It's one of the reasons why cyber resilience has become such an important topic, on top of, among others, the need for business continuity and keeping core IT systems function during attacks. Let's look into today's headlines in Bar India. IBM labs in India are playing a key role in developing innovative solutions. Cloud is undoubtedly the dominant force driving change in the industry. The labs in India, our software labs and hardware labs, are driving innovative solutions in developing capabilities for IBM cloud offerings along with Red Hat, an open source software solution which are made in India and for the world, says Sandeep Patel, IBM India and South Asia Managing Director. Vodafone Idea Board approves fundraising of up to Rs 25,000 crores. The shares of Vodafone Idea touched a 52-week high at Rs 13.45 apiece in intraday trade before pairing gains to close at Rs 12.01, down 4.4% on the BSE. The board's decision came after market hours. However, the total raising of funds shall not exceed Rs 25,000 crores. BSNL to retrench 20,000 contract workers further. The union, in a letter to BSNL Chairman and Managing Director P.K. Purwar, said the financial condition of the company has deteriorated after implementation of voluntary retirement schemes and the faults in the networks have increased due to shortage of manpower in various cities. The union also claimed that 30,000 contractual workers have already been retrenched under the company's retrenchment process, and as per the reports, the workers remained unpaid for more than a year. EdTech firm White Hat Junior to hire 20,000 teachers. White Hat Junior, which was recently acquired by Byju's, has over 7,000 teachers on its platform at present. Now it is ramping up its women-only teacher base in India, adding about 200 teachers a day and plans to have about 20,000 educators on its platform by year-end. The ongoing ramp-up is to match the growing base of students across multiple countries, including India, the US, Canada, the UK, Australia and New Zealand, a statement said. The next target of SoftBank to crack deal on TikTok in India. As SoftBank is the investor in TikTok's Chinese parent ByteDance Limited, sources said it is exploring options by talking with the heads of Reliance Jio and Bharti Airtel to join the hands as the local partner. However, representatives for SoftBank, ByteDance, Reliance and Bharti Airtel declined to comment. TikTok is considering selling its operations in several countries after local governments shut out the app, citing fears that sensitive user data was passing into the hands of the Chinese state. Jabber bug could let hackers target Windows systems remotely. Networking equipment leader Cisco has released a new version of its Jabber video conferencing and messaging app for Windows that includes patches for multiple vulnerabilities, which, if exploited, could allow an unauthenticated remote attacker to execute arbitrary code. 2 of the 4 flaws can be exploited to gain remote code execution, that is RCE, on target systems by sending specially crafted chat messages in group conversations or specific individuals. Fintech Jico buys a bank. Jico, a fintech startup offering an account where all customer deposits are turned into treasury bills, has received the regulatory all-clear to buy a bank. It is led by former Goldman Sachs trader Stephen Lintern, has brought Minnesota-based Mid-Central National Bank after securing approval from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco. Fintech startups in India raised $1.7 billion in H1 2020. The growth of fintech investment in India has been phenomenal and it has seen across the world. A report shows India's fintech space acted immensely active in the first 6 months of 2020. The fintech startup in India received a hefty $1,699.9 million investment in H1 2020 across 70 deals. Homegrown fintech startups are squeezing every bit out of the digital transformation the country has been undergoing currently. Fintech is the way forward for Indian banking and payment system, says SBI MD. Ashwani Bhatia, Managing Director of SBI, said Fintech is the way forward for the Indian banking and payment system as there is a lot of opportunity for growth. He further said 91% of jobs are being done digitally now, which was unthinkable 35 years ago. Penetration of smartphones is also going to increase, he said as in a virtual conference. Japan to pay firms moving factories to India from China. Japanese manufacturers are now eligible for subsidies if they shift production out of China to India or Bangladesh, as per Nikkei Asian Review. The Japanese government is offering $221 million in incentives to companies willing to shift production to South and Southeast Asia. The country expanded the scope of the subsidy program to diversify its supply chains. COVID update. The number of positive coronavirus cases reported from India now stands at 40,20,112 and the toll from the disease stands at 69,655. To conclude, today companies have substantial assets and value manifested in digital form and they are deeply connected to global technology networks. Even as cyber attackers become even more sophisticated and adaptable to defenses. At most companies, boards and senior executives acknowledge the serious threats that cyber attacks pose to their businesses. What they are not sure of is how to create a strategy that helps them understand and address the threats in all their forms today and in the years ahead. And they are asking for such a strategy every day. With the increased adoption of IT or OT convergence underway, where OT is increasingly becoming part of the IT infrastructure that's connected to the network. So, with this scenario, the effective detection and response strategy has to be extended beyond endpoint to email, networking, cloud and IoT. The new terminologies EDR and XDR. XDR expanded, the EDR idea is an eye-opener to the industry and a must-have starting point to redefine enterprise-wide threat detection and response, that is TDR. EDR gives a lot of visibility on what is happening on endpoints by capturing active data, using which we can detect and respond, whereas XDR approach delivers faster detection and response across the multiple security layers because it breaks down the silos and it tells a story instead of making noise. Let's wind up for the day, but do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app for the latest news and updates, which is available on Google Play Store. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.